Okay, everything looks like it's up and running. Welcome everyone, I'm $3, and I'm continuing on with some more 13 Sentinels as we start getting far more of the story revealed. You know, different characters, different motivations, different enemies. Starting to get an idea that okay, let me just rephrase that in a way that works better. As I start playing through more of the story mode, start getting a feel for who is actually on sort of which side of the conflict. And right now there's almost 3 factions in this. And this is purely from present day. There's one faction is who I'll call the Four Eyes faction. That's Four Eyes plus anyone who works for Four Eyes, and they seem to have one objective about how to handle the threat from the future. The second is anyone who's not on Four Eyes' side. Actually, I should be more specific. The second is the AI version of 426, who seems to be who traveled from a robot version of themselves. No, not of themselves. A robot version of like an AI version of themselves into a robot body, into another robot body, and currently in the present. And then thirdly is anyone who's not one of those 2 factions. Now, I did say at the end of last week I do a little bit of off-screen playing. Briefly just to show. That was where I was last week. This is where I was at the start of today. It's literally, I played 15 minutes. And all I did, no joke, the mission that I got a D rank in last time, which was this, went back, did it once more, got the S rank. That was it. A lot easier this time. I should also probably show, I did unlock a couple of things. So, last time I put my meta system, so that is the access to the upgrades, all of that is up to level 7 now. That's why it's asking to upgrade to level 8. Otherwise, I haven't unlocked anything else. I'm thinking I may unlock... some of these boosts are pretty short. But I'll come back to this a little bit. Yeah, you can see there was... Also, you can probably see 1 consecutive battle. Otherwise, that's all I did. I did say I wouldn't really want to go into the main story on the off-screen playthroughs. Now, a couple of little things. Because of clearing that mission, I have 2 points. 2 mystery points to spend. Interesting. Also, here's one. So yeah, definitely... Yeah, that's one thing that we saw last week. That was from... Who was that? Let me go into this... Let me go into the character menu. That was from A. Sekigahara's story, I believe. Yeah, that was A. Sekigahara's story. No, it wasn't A. Sekigahara. It was... Was it Sekigahara? It wasn't Nenji. I feel like it was A, but it's not A. And it wouldn't have been Miura. No. Here we are. This is the one. No. That's not it either. Who was the character I was playing as last week? No, that's not it. Yeah, I'm still thinking it might have been A. Sekigahara. No, that's, again, mistaken. Someone's story last week intersected with Ryoko Shinanome's story about a flashback that she had. And it's like she couldn't remember what her deal was. Yakushiji's story? No, that's not it. Anyway, I'm trying to remember who it was. But either way, we had someone's memory where it's like Ryoko Shinanome's story intersected with that person's story, where they basically saw, hey, did you remember that thing? And it's like, no, what are you talking about? No, this is the one. That's right, it was Yuki's story. Okay. That was the one. Now I'm remembering. Alright. I'll go back and unlock 2 more keywords. The one I'm curious about is Shiba. So I'm curious about Shiba because in Juro's story, we see Shiba. And we see Shiba when Juro goes to Shu Amaguchi's house. And Amaguchi's like, you know, we got to get some grub. We've got to get something to eat. And in Juro's story, Shiba is playing the console game and doesn't want to get off. But when we play through that scene on Shu Amaguchi's story, so from his perspective, no one's playing the console. Like, Shiba doesn't show up at all. Yeah, so that just tells us he's into sci-fi films. The other one who I might unlock Tetsuya Ida. So this is the substitute teacher. And we got a lot more here actually. He's the substitute teacher assigned to Ryoko Shinanome's class at Sakura High School. He's actually a member of the unofficial organization who forces Shinonome into battle. He's the director of the Special Investigations Unit, which is a government-affiliated spy agency. He serves as an advisor to an anti-kaiju defense team and helps Morimura gather members for their team. Back when he was a student, he supported Tomi Kisaragi on her singing live streams under the screen name F8. He used to wear glasses and came off as a studious, serious young man, but he tried to act cooler in high school to catch Kisaragi's attention. Because we know Tomi Kisaragi came from the future. So this is referencing the future version of Tetsuya Ida, who probably then traveled back to the past. He was in love with the deceased Kisaragi, so in order to revive her, he developed androids at Shikishima Industries in 2100. He transplanted the past Kisaragi and Tamao Kurabe's AI into androids. And as we learn from one of the other stories, he also has the AI for 426, who is the insane or psychopathic version of Juro Izumi, the one who sort of killed everyone. That AI version of Juro Izumi switched his AI with the AI version of Tomi Kisaragi, so effectively taking over that body, went back into the past, and then ended up switching his body again with the AI version or the android version of Tamao Kurabe. Jeez Louise, there's so much going on there. Yeah, see, here we go. The Kisaragi android that 426 was using got destroyed against the Tamao Kurabe android. He then took over the Tamao android's body, managed to escape. Based off the memory information written into Sector 0, he had previously been researching ways to download memories from the interlocutor, get into the production line of the Deimos code. And so that's the fun part. Little bits get added into varying stories, depending on what you've seen. So we still have nothing about the locator. And we confirm we can travel to 5 eras. 1945, it's because it's 40-year intervals. So Gen 1s were designed by Tsukasa Okino. Nothing about the 2s. In 2064, A. Sekigahara piloted number 15, which is a 3rd gen, but he's currently piloting a 2nd gen. And yeah, we have nothing about these. Twin Tails, which are the Kaiju platform. So there's a couple more keywords we can still obtain. Chopsticks for a married couple. Yeah, there's a lot more keywords that we can try to obtain. But for the moment, I want to dive back into the story, see what else we can try to figure out. I do want to poke around at some of these lower ones. Now, first stop on the list might theoretically be here. We have one new keyword, which is Natsuno Minami, which should give us a new pathway out of Miura's story. There's a couple more keywords we need to get further in Miura's story, but they all seem to revolve around the same point. Now, I'm going to fast forward through this part.
I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me.
Okay.
Despite a catastrophic...
A lot of these ones we've seen already as well.
The kid that lived next door to us was killed in an air raid. Children in this era don't have to worry about that.
Alright, maybe with the access to Natsuno Minami's keyword, I can probably go to the school or something? Hold on. Hold on, what's the stories that I've gone to? Time travel.
I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel. Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though, I can't seem to reactivate it. I've tried countless times, too. I hope I didn't break it. If there's a mechanical issue, I'd love to take a look at it. But security around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close. I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Okay, this is, I think, a new pathway. Let me try this. If this leads onto something that I've done before, then that's fine. Okay, this is a new pathway, but I am missing a keyword, which I might hopefully obtain here.
Natsuno-san, get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes. I admit, she's bright, cheerful, attractive.
Miura, please, we all know you were looking at the legs.
Now, I have more urgent matters to tend to. I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book, August of 1945. If that's true, then Japan loses the war in just 3 months.
Alright.
Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be.
Oh, hold on.
Chihiro? Is it really you?
What business do you have with my little sister?
Wait, Renya, what the
Who
hell?
are you?
I'm that child's older brother. Is there something you need from her?
No. She just looks like a relative of mine.
Let's get going.
There's the keyword.
Chihiro. If she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now.
Yeah, because we know Chihiro
She's-
and 1945
We
Tamal
don't have a family
Kurabe
burial
both
plot where I'd
survived
find
the first wave
I
of
have
bombing
no
at the very
idea
least.
What's happened to her. She's
Whether
either
they survived to the
alive
end of the
somewhere
war or
in
not
this
is a
world,
little bit different.
Or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you.
Either way, that's pretty good. It gives us a new keyword.
In any case, I should go talk to Natsuno-san. She must know something.
Alright, so now we're going to go looking. Wow, sorry. I've got a tickle in my throat, actually.
Sakura High School. It looks nothing like the school I attended.
Now, if this is taking place after... If this is taking place after Natsuno's disappeared again? No, this might be after Natsuno gets back.
If
Don't know.
she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere or...
Well, nothing's changed. Alright, time to enter the school grounds. We look like a student.
It's still here. It's been renovated. But I do recognize this building. If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be. Looks like that plot of land got bigger. I wonder if there's a way in.
Okay, so we're going into the old school building. We don't have any reason to go into the new building.
There's no one here. Do they not use this building? This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak. The pillars are all scratched up. It really has been 40 years.
But again, we know that in the present time, 1985, this world seems to cut off after 15 kilometers. So this is like a super bubble world or something like that? Or something really happened in the 1945 war or something? I have no idea.
This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san. And where Tamao-san came to see me off. How strange. It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream. Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental.
Okay. Nothing else I can do here. Maybe try to head back out. Front gate. Obviously, if we haven't found Natsuno Minami, that's going to wrap things up.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san, thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs. Quite luxurious. I was very impressed.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special, but I'm glad you liked it. What are you doing out here? Are you looking for someone?
Yeah, we were kind of looking for Natsuno Minami.
I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room. The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah. So for dinner tonight, I think I'll make Hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
Well, at least
You mean that giant
Megami's
ball of
happy to have
meat?
someone to cook for.
Hamburger meat, yeah. It's Jiro's favorite. So try not to come home too late.
Yeah, again, it's fine if hamburger.
Those meatballs they call hamburger. I've never had anything so delicious. Enough. This is no time to be distracted by food.
Again, it's fine if Miura stays over because he's technically not a student. It's only an issue if you have like students or male and
Natsuno-san's
female
over there.
students staying together. So that's why Jiro and Megami have to be super hush-hush about things.
Everyone's staring at me.
Oh,
I'm
time
glad
to
I
start
found
asking.
Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
Hey, you. You've been standing there an awfully long time. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously? You guys have to be so nosy?
Natsuno-san.
Come on, let's go.
So, Minami's got a boyfriend, huh?
Ooh, bit of spicy, but anyway, nothing much.
Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine. I said I'd wait.
So,
So,
again, is
whenever
timing
you
this...
exercise,
Is this when Minami
You all
returns back
change
from
into
the
outfits
present?
that show your legs. That's fascinating.
Ah, the old 1945 viewpoint.
Anyway, you kind of showed up at school out of nowhere. Everything okay?
Natsuno-san. I met you before. Back in 1945. And now, here you are.
Huh?
You must know something about all this. About how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, Jeez, how do I put this?
Oh, sorry. Accidentally. That's BJ right there.
Look, I can't really talk about it here.
We could go to the building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
The old school building. We can go in there?
Yes, it was open.
All right. Then we'll talk about it there. Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna hopefully get a little bit more information about how exactly Natsuno and Miura as
always
well
thought
maybe
this place would
returned
be
back to
locked
the present.
We should be good here. Miura-kun, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Okay. Then I'll tell you. Don't freak out, okay?
Oh, here's the robot
This
reveal.
is BJ. He's an alien from the future. BJ's looking for the robot he used to get here. And I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell? That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to BJ's alien friend. There are a few of them too.
How does she know about the Sentinel?
Yeah, because Miura
Did
would
she
know.
say it was made
because
by aliens?
It was
It's a
revealed
top
to
secret
Miura
military
and
weapon
Sekigahara
created by
that
Japan.
it was part of this
I
military
don't
project.
need to tell
But
you this, but those babies are capable of time travel.
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But what do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now. But I can't seem to reactivate it. This BJ. I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology. All they do is make weapons, and BJ is no weapon.
But...
Keitaro. Miura.
If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. BJ isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit. Aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is BJ's brain.
Come on, let me get to it.
Why are you searching for the Sentinel? What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from. Do you not?
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect. Your log proves otherwise.
My log?
Okay.
Yeah, show us.
This log. If you really have it, I'd like to see it.
Professor, I have switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya. Can you
Takamiya.
hear me?
Is that...
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Miura-kun.
So that's
What the
with
heck?
future version of Yuki.
Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the shuttle?
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two. I never approved of your relationship.
Oh.
Mom! There's my girl.
Wait.
You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me
Future
anymore.
Minami is future
Of course
Yuki's
I do.
daughter?
I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms since we split up.
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Natchan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
Oh, this
I'm
one
sorry,
got...
Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
We'll be waiting for you at Landing Zone 10.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, that got super
The
spicy.
destruction is spreading. It's only a matter of time until the surface is lost.
Oh, that's super spicy.
What the heck was all that?
Oh, that's gonna break both of their brains.
That was just a segment of the log I've retained.
I have to know. When was that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense. How's this even possible? Yuki-chan's my mom in the future?
Oh yeah, both of their brains are breaking right now. There's a lot of creaking going on. Alright, let's have a look how far that story went. Because that's a big unlock. We went from like 37 to 50. In the meanwhile, we've got a couple more keywords to work with here. Now, this pathway is still locked off because we don't have the keyword Render Goto. But we do have this one, which is Natsuno. I might dive back in because This might be the whole pathway for Keitaro Miura at this stage. Again, that's 50%. We've done 3 out of 6 branching stories. There might be more here. Clear skies. Okay, new starting point. No, monitoring the Sentinel from the Kaide River.
No. She's from 1985. She seems to know about the existence of other Sentinels. Is that how she's able to travel through time? Maybe there's another way. In any case, she appears to be a central figure in all this. Could she still be at school?
Let's try going directly to school. Rather than going... maybe. Again, nothing wrong with testing out options.
Natsuno-san's...
You again. Minami isn't here today. Must have been really important. She even ditched practice.
Wait a minute.
Is that so?
Hey, are you Minami-san's boyfriend?
So this is after...
How far have you two
So
gone?
Natsuno Minami must have disappeared at this stage.
No, you've got it all wrong. Do you happen to know where she went?
Why is
All she
Ryoko
said was that
Shinonome
she was in
there?
a hurry. But I don't know where she went.
I know where. She went over to Tokisaka Shrine.
What's she doing there?
Not sure. I didn't ask.
Oh, Ryoko Shinonome, I can't interact with her. She's just listening in.
Tokisaka Shrine, huh? That's where I first met her. But it was back in my own era.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, you can see Ryoko Shinonome right there.
Amazing. The shrine's hardly changed at all. The surrounding thicket, on the other hand, that has changed considerably. I don't see Natsuno-san anywhere. I wonder if she's hiding behind the trees again. What I'd give to see that.
Whoop, hold on.
No luck. We couldn't find it. I wonder where it could be.
Natsuno-san.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! What are you doing out so late? And why are you here, of all places?
Natsuno-san, what was that just now?
I think it's time travel.
There was a big flash of light and you just appeared. Just like when I came to this era in my Sentinel. Same flash of light and everything. Come to think of it.
Come on, we just said the
this
word
happened
Sentinel.
At the shrine back when we first met, too. There was a similar flash, almost like lightning. I get it now. You have to come here to travel through time.
What do we do, BJ?
Please, tell me what's going on. I just want to go home. Before the war, a story about traveling. Those...
Okay.
That scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real...
Miura's pretty smart. Again, just take everything with a grain of
200
salt.
years from now. All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit. I don't...
Alright.
Are you just going to leave your Sentinel behind?
Oh yeah, that's how you got here. What are you going to do with it?
Yeah, because Keitaro still can't activate it.
I'll figure out how to deal with the Sentinel later. It's Chihiro, my little sister. If there's any chance she made it out of that hell alive, then I have to find out.
Okay, that makes sense. BJ, think you can make it happen?
Alright. To 1945. Again. No Sentinel though.
Please.
Fine. Activate gate. Setting coordinates to Sector 5. Initiating shift.
That data unit. So it was with Natsuno Minami all this time.
And of course, yes, we did see Ryoko Shinonome following along. She's still really into Four Eyes, but there's something in the future that says she's kind of like, oh, Four Eyes, you betrayed me.
Are we back? Is it really that easy to travel through time?
Pretty cool, huh?
If we have the power to travel freely through time, can't I just send the Sentinel back to before the war starts?
Nope, that's impossible. We can't just jump around as far as we want. We can only travel 40 years at a time. Besides,
Very precisely
this is
40
as far
years.
back in the past as we can go.
I see. That's unfortunate. For now, let's
Yeah, it must be a reason why we can't travel backwards. Like, a story reason why we can't travel backwards beyond 1945.
All right, let's go.
She's most likely at an evacuation shelter. If not, then I might find her at the Kurabe's house.
Alright, might check the shelter first. I think though last time we checked, she would have been at the Kurabe house.
What's going on? The place is deserted. The factory and station are both empty. Radios are down. No one's answering. Where is everyone?
Yeah, what exactly happened here?
You see that?
It's that creature.
Okay, so that thing is an alien weapon, and it's here to invade Earth. The Sentinels were created to fight them off. This is just like what happened in the city from the future. After the aliens invaded, everyone was gone. Wait. If people are disappearing in the past, what's happening to everyone in my era?
Okay.
The Kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future. And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them.
Hey. That's Tamao Kurabe.
Tamao-san! What happened?
Vital signs are failing.
Oh.
Condition is too critical for life support.
Tamao-san, where's Chihiro?
Chihiro-chan is...
Oh no, we are gonna get the... Wait, what the hell?
Koto-san, what are you doing?
Let me go!
Please calm down, Miss Morimura.
Chihiro-chan! Where do you plan on taking her?
I apologize for what I've done to you, but you have no reason to worry.
What the hell? Renya Goto came from the present to the past?
The one who was giving you medicine.
And kidnapped Miura's sister?
Tamao-san!
Wait.
She disappeared.
Universal control has shifted her.
Does
Universal.
that mean the aliens got her?
Probably. It's likely that everyone is being held there.
Universal
Until this world comes to an end.
Universal control? We've got some new terms. So someone who dies, their bodies don't die, they disappear? Get taken by something called universal control? Oh, we have Renya Goto's story now available. That means theoretically we've got everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. Who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have everyone. Sorry about that again. Takatoshi Hijiyama's story is... No, that's right. Hijiyama's the one who came in from the past. He was the first Sentinel pilot from 1945. Miura's the second. Now, Hijiyama's story can't progress unless there's at least 8 people who have 80% progress or more. Maybe theoretically we can get Miura's story up. Because I have... Or maybe at least get it up to like 83%. Because I've got access to one more story here. And then Minami's story requires another thing, which is an unknown. Sekigahara's story is going to be brand new. Same thing with Megami's. Fuyusaka's only changes a little bit, but I need the science room keyword and I haven't found it yet. Juro's story has a missing thing. Something to do after dealing with Shiba. Maybe it's the option just to like bail. I don't know. Shinanome's story has an unknown there, one unknown there. And there's an unknown here as well with the nurse's office. But I don't have the surveillance footage keyword. Yuki's story has... Oh, this one took me ages to try and get some of the unknowns, but it's based on how you go from the front gate. Flashback or something else. Shoes is pretty close. Maybe when I go into it, it'll unlock a new story. And Tomi, I need to get a keyword here, Sakura High School. Nenji's is a brand new path. And that theoretically might be the options to start trying to get people up to like 80%. Because overall progression is 45. Which isn't bad.
Chihiro.
Here we go. Renya Goto.
Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. He might be the same guy that Tamao-san gets her pills from. That scout unit is... According to Natsuno-san, a boy named Renya Goto attends school in this era. He can apparently travel through time too. And BJ said he's from 80 years in the future.
Yeah, which lines up with what we've seen from Renya's story.
Natsuno-san, I admit... Back in 1945, everyone mysteriously vanished. But here in 1985, 40 years later, there's no historical evidence or impact from that event.
Okay.
It reminds me of a concept I read about in a science book. The idea of two similar parallel worlds.
Parallel worlds might be an option, based on what we've seen.
According to the history of this era, it has indeed been 40 years. But this era doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, I mean, you would assume that if something happens in the past, it would affect the future of that timeline. But if they're parallel universes...
Even if I do bring the Sentinel back home, how can I bring myself to fight? The ones I swore to protect are gone. Our mother's terrible, it's... the kaiju... Renya Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. If he's in 1985, then Chihiro will be with him.
Alright, time to find...
Could he be at the school?
Alright, time to beat this guy up.
I'm going to find him. And I'm going to get Chihiro back.
Let's go. Time to rumble.
Renya Goto is Natsuno-san's senpai. He also attends the school in 1985. And according to BJ, he's from even further into the future.
Okay. So we need to, like, enter the school, have a look around. Athletics building?
Miura-kun.
Natsuno-san. Perfect timing. I was just about to go looking for you.
Same here. I've been worried about you, Miura-kun.
Oh, we saw that little blush right there. Just a tiny little blush.
That was some rough stuff. I can't even imagine how you must be feeling. You okay?
Thanks, but I'm fine. In fact, I came here to find Renya Goto. But I have no idea what he looks like or how he dresses. Could you point him out to me?
That might be a little tough.
Okay.
Goto-senpai hasn't been back on campus.
So Goto's run away.
And no teacher knows where he lives.
Well, that's a problem.
Oh, hold on. Miwako.
Miwako! Done with practice already? Oh, you have that picture of Goto-senpai, right? The one you took when he wasn't looking? Hey! Not so loud! Sorry,
Miwako, please save us.
So do you have it? Yeah. Yes, this is it! Miura-kun! Look, I've got a picture of Goto-senpai.
No, we've got Miwako's photo.
Pardon my interruption.
He's the tall guy in the back.
This here is Renya Goto? The one with the glasses?
Yep, that's him. Thanks, Miwako.
Natsuno-san, what's going on between you and that guy?
Huh? Nothing's going on. Just a normal, casual friendship.
Yeah, yep, more blushes right there.
Casual? You mean... no. Not that.
How could this be? The man I saw at the park was Renya Goto. The bastard who kidnapped Chihiro.
Alright, let's go. Man, that's gotta be the worst feeling. Yeah, some person came from the future that, like, kidnapped my little sister.
Chihiro? It really is you, isn't it? Please say something.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
I found this. It survived the air raid. I meant to give it back to you earlier. This is your favorite stuffed animal, isn't it?
big brother.
Don't lose it again, all right?
I won't.
Chihiro, it really is you. I'm so relieved you're safe.
I suppose it's true.
What the?
It's not like my memories were displaced. My blissful dependency as your little sister.
Wait, what the heck's going on?
It's become part of my identity. Denial can cause enormous strain to one's psyche.
Chihiro?
Okay.
Are you okay?
Miura? What's going on?
Okay, I've regained my original memories. I'm Chihiro Morimura.
Chihiro Morimura?
You're the one who insisted on keeping that a secret. Yet you gave it away in the end.
And here's Renya.
Sometimes a bold change in plans is necessary. You'd know that better than anyone. Wouldn't you, Goto-kun?
I didn't expect to see you here.
Renya Goto, what the hell did you do to Chihiro?
I don't appreciate the hostility. But what you see here is Chihiro in her original state. She was never your little sister to begin with.
Wait, what?
Shut up! I'm not listening to a word you say. I won't forgive you. And I will avenge Tamao-san.
I believe you misunderstand the situation.
Chihiro, listen to your big brother and come with me. We're going.
Where exactly? Back to 1945 where no one's left? Don't you see? It doesn't matter where we run. If we have any hopes of preventing the loop, we need to prioritize gaining control over all systems.
Talking about the loop.
You've always been the dependable type. You used to be an excellent design engineer.
What are you talking about?
I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. That's what you told me, remember? So please, cooperate. Is everything prepared, Goto-kun?
Already.
Good. Then I shouldn't waste any more time. Let's hurry.
What the heck is going on?
Don't even bother.
Get out of my way. Chihiro is coming with me.
She's being targeted for assassination. And I highly doubt you have the capacity to protect her.
What? Who would...
Sekigahara. Should you decide to cooperate, let me know.
He's Sekigahara.
What's happened to her? Chihiro Morimura? She's the
This is the second time that we've been told that Sekigahara is the one who's run around from the past.
Chihiro. Sekigahara. Did he travel through time too? Is that how he got here?
So we do know Sekigahara, and he came from the future, but he's also lost all of his memories.
Tamao-san. The military police are gone for now.
How are things looking?
They're searching for Kiriko-san.
I can't believe she's a spy.
Yeah, Kiriko Doji, aka
They seem to think she's associated with him. He must have
Tsukasa
dragged her into
Okino.
this. I just don't understand. Why protect a wanted man?
That woman... Her name isn't Kiriko Doji. And she doesn't come from this world.
You're a lunatic.
I don't get it. What could she want with the Sentinel?
You know about the Sentinel? You really are a spy.
If she were to try and escape, she'd likely use the gate. If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to her.
Sekigahara-san, please, I have to know the truth. I was told that my parents aren't really my parents, and that I was brought here from the future.
Is that what Kiriko Doji told you?
I don't know why she'd lie.
Wait,
but
Tamao Karabe from the
I
future?
think that explains the dreams I keep having.
She's tampered with your memories.
He's out of his mind. Don't listen to a word he says, Tamao-san. We should just turn him in.
Keitaro-san, please. I don't want it to come to that.
Keitaro? As in Keitaro Miura?
How the hell do you know my name?
I see. So it's you.
What are you on about now?
You and I have been fighting alongside each other.
I've never seen you before in my life.
The Miura of this era hasn't. The Miura of the future has.
The future?
Yes. He no longer has his physical body.
Wait, Miura no longer has his physical
his
body?
consciousness is currently stored inside a scout unit.
Wait, no.
Then Keitaro-san is...
one and the same.
I've had enough of
Oh
this
no,
nonsense.
no shot. No shot. It's BJ.
You, come with me. I'm taking you in.
Don't move.
Sekigahara-san.
You bastard.
Like you said, I'm out of my mind. Poison is coursing through my brain as we speak.
So this must be current Sekigahara, because he's got that's reference to the D virus. D virus affects your memories. Yeah. So we can't get any further with Miura's story unless we unlock another event or something like that. We're a long way off from this. There's going to be a bunch of different people who I can tap towards. And I think I've got a lot of progress. But I think there's going to be some point where we might get capped out and we do have to go back into the story, into the battle mode. I'm going to try and get as far as I can with Remembrance and see who I can actually pick up. If I can pick up the Sakura High School keyword, I can get a little further with Tomi's story.
Welcome back, Usami. I've been thinking.
I'm
when all
back.
this happened, we were at school, right? Maybe we should try going there.
Hey Miwako,
think that'll help?
thank you very much if you've got the
Well,
keyword.
You know, that's where we time slipped from. Maybe we can find a clue on how to get back. Anything.
You know, you might be onto something, Miwako.
I agree with that. Let's go for it.
Cool. Morimura was always there. So I'm thinking, maybe there's a time machine there.
Morimura? You mean our teacher?
Oh yeah, that nurse with the big knockers.
Oh jeez
She's from the
Louise.
future too. In fact, she came even farther than me.
Yeah, because Tomi came from
gotta
like
be kidding me.
2065?
So how was it?
Well, we checked out the kaiju. Turns out it's not a monster at all. Not an alien weapon either.
It's heavy machinery made by Shikishima Industries.
Heavy machinery? You mean like for construction? We were attacked by something like that?
They're from an interstellar development project even farther into the future.
Guess they were supposed to do work on some other planet. No idea why they went back in time. Or why they're destroying everything here.
Okay.
About my apartment. The whole building was destroyed.
Oh no.
And, well, no one was there.
Yeah, the only time when we've seen people alive or hanging around, at least en masse, is 1985. If we're running from the assumption in Miura's story that everyone in 1945 is gone,
So that's how it is.
and if people in the future are gone as well, that must be why everyone seems to converge around 1985.
Morimura. Megumi. Were they planning on fighting those things? In the far-off future, Shikishima planned to colonize other planets. And the kaiju were tools for terraforming the surface. What are they doing here in the past?
Oh, hold on. Alright, let's go.
Let's go back to the school.
What about that second year? We're just gonna leave her here?
Oh yeah.
I'll stay here with Senpai. You two go on ahead.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't remember who in... Yeah, I can't remember who in Tomi's story is also with them. Is it Megumi?
Trip if you keep running like that. Rough roads over here.
Well, aren't you cool? It took a while to get here with that blocked off road. Some of us have our eye on the time.
Okay, so this is the school environment. Oh, that's a Sentinel?
The hell is that?
A Sentinel?
That's one gnarly robot. Another kaiju thing?
No.
This is clearly beaten up. This might be from the battle with...
Sentinel number 13.
Wait, 13?
A robot that fought to protect the city.
We got kaiju fighting robots now? The future's wild, man. But I guess in the end, it lost, huh?
Was that Juro Izumi's former...
The last time I saw this thing, it was right before I got taken away.
Anyway, we're kind up a creek here. Look.
The road's nothing but rubble.
Even if we tried to climb down, the other side's no better. Guess we gotta turn back and take the long way around.
Let's do it soon. I'm worried about Miwako.
So I think I've got two pathways I can consider. No, I can't. I do have to go along the flashback.
The last time I saw the...
Alright, flashback time.
Mom!
Yeah, so this is 2025.
She's not here
Renya's
either.
here.
Kisaragi-kun. Please don't trouble me any further.
We know Renya's from
must
2065.
Just give me a second. I'm not leaving without my mom.
You must. You're the only one capable. The Deimos invasion has already begun. Listen to me.
No!
We're already within their attack range. Sentinel. It's too soon for another deployment.
Yes, that's
Izumi.
Juro Izumi then.
What are
Yeah,
you doing
we...
piloting that?
This is Sentinel number 13. There's no one else who can pilot it but me. Sorry to rush you, but we're running out of time.
I'll go when I find my mom.
Miss Morimura.
Oh, Morimura's actually just come in and shot her.
Plans. Juro Izumi's made his choice. His nanomachines aren't going to hold much longer. If we don't begin the test now, we'll miss our chance. The evacuation can wait. Hurry and bring that girl over.
So the test. So there was a point in the battle sequence where Renya was piloting unmanned Sentinels. Not particularly well, but that was the case anyway. I might try doing... Oh, I don't really want to touch Yuki's story again. It took so long. I can't believe I had to Google that last time. And this one, I still need the science room keyword. Alright. Okay, time to... Yeah, I need to find another keyword or something here. Alright, let's just pick a random story. Megami story. Let's go. The more stories I unlock, the better.
I'm home. Oh. Shiro.
What is it? You're making a weird face.
Huh? Well, because of what happened on the roof today.
Okay.
The roof? What are you talking about?
Fluffy. He really did alter his memories. It's nothing. I'll start making dinner.
Oh, you don't have to. I'll just make instant noodles or something later.
You can't eat that for dinner. It won't take long, so hang on just a bit. Okay?
I really just wanted some ramen.
Huh.
Now to the ongoing story of the American helicopter crash. During a routine flyby, a U.S. military helicopter clipped Sakura High School at low altitude.
Wait, what?
And crash landed into Ayame Park.
Huh?
U.S. military helicopter?
Wait, we haven't heard this from anyone else's story.
Sentinel. Did Fluffy do this too?
No, that might have been Keitaro Miura.
What a nice evening.
Fluffy.
Fortunately, there were no injuries reported in the aftermath of the U.S. military helicopter.
Yeah, that could have been Keitaro Miura
First
crashing.
gas explosions, now helicopter crashes. Human cities really are the worst.
There was no U.S. helicopter crash. It was different from the one Juro was piloting. But it was a Sentinel. Altering the news is part of your powers too?
You think cats are some kind of little furry gods?
You're no cat.
Well, duh. It'd be pretty crazy if there was a talking cat wandering around. Wait a minute. What if you're the crazy one?
The talking cat's like, no, you crazy.
Figment of your imagination. Maybe there's no such thing as magic.
Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Clark's 3 laws, huh? Well, guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'm a cat-like robot from the future. I even gave you a secret gadget.
Yeah, that's right. It's a magic gun.
Oh yeah, the time machine's inside your desk drawer. Wanna check out my 4-dimensional pocket?
Quit messing with me. The Deimos code. By sealing those that hold power, we'll be able to defeat the kaiju. That's what you said, right?
I said that you all wouldn't have to die.
Tell me what you're really trying to do. Otherwise, I won't help you anymore.
That's going against our contract. Fine, I'll make an exception this time.
Yeah, we need info, please.
Even if you seal the witches, the kaiju will still come.
Then what are we sealing them for?
This is a game. A game of survival. I've simply been readying the playing field.
That tells
And
us
now
nothing.
the witches will join in the fight. They'll have no choice but to take their sentinels into battle.
Then, what I've been shooting them with is...
A magic that forces them onto the battlefield.
No.
Anything can be resolved with a magical spell. A happy ending for everyone. You know that's not the way it works. Your world's future is on the line. You need to fight to win it. I'm just here to watch it happen.
Whoever's the voice actor for Fluffy is like, this is fantastic. It's like, yeah, it's a happy spell for everyone. Where you all go to fight. You're all fighting.
Juro's memories of what happened on the roof. You really did erase them.
You gave me no choice.
But if you can do it so easily, what's to say you won't do the same to me?
Well, nothing really.
So it's possible that you won't restore his memories.
It's really blunt. It's like, yeah, no, nothing's really stopping me from altering anyone's memories.
If I was a bad guy, sure. You're talking to me way too much today. What does it matter to you who I am anyways? Your only concern is for Juro, right? I've been looking for memories in that busted brain of his. It's like trying to sift through mud.
Sorry, I just had to adjust my microphone on the stand.
But if you want to break our contract, then I'll stop right now. It won't be hard to find someone more capable than you. An honest girl who actually wants her wish granted. Now, if you plan on upholding your end of the contract, then I need proof. I want you to shoot your friend.
Wait.
Tomi Kisaragi. She's a witch.
I can't do that.
Remember your contract. Remember it real good.
Because we haven't... well, Megami hasn't really had much success with the whole bang bang. Considering that she's only shot like 2 or 3 people as far as we know, and a couple of others have gotten away.
Juro, why are you sleeping out here? You're gonna catch a cold.
Don't wake him up.
You again. But how?
I said, don't wake him up, idiot. I'm fixing him.
This prank is starting to get on my nerves. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Is someone trying to test me?
You really are a suspicious one, aren't you? Your cute girl charm is quickly wearing off. It's time to start accepting your reality.
But... talking cats don't exist.
That's right. And yet here I am. Even better.
Okay. So far we...
said anything to you? Something about his dreams, perhaps?
Now that you mention it, he did say he had a dream about getting in a robot.
Yes, I've been digging through his memories.
Will that make him remember everything?
Maybe, if they're still in there. I can find memories and put them back into an empty head. Pretty amazing, I know.
So the dreams that Juro is having may be the work of Fluffy? Every time he dreams about something and goes, oh, I thought I saw it in a movie. But then the events of the movies are all things that could have possibly happened in the future. They're all part of Juro's memories?
Well, that's the end of your trial period. I gave you a preview of the benefits you'll get from me. Anything further requires a contract. Fine, I'll answer any questions you have. And then you have to decide. After you agree, there'll be no more questions. I expect you to carry out your duties with no complaints.
What exactly are you?
A magic cat, obviously.
You said you came from a world that was destroyed?
That's right. My world was destroyed by Deimos.
Deimos? You mean the kaiju, right?
You heard that from Juro Izumi, didn't you? The curse that summons them. That's the Deimos code.
Hey.
And all the witches in this world are affected by it.
The Deimos code. You mentioned that before. You said it was a relic of an ancient civilization?
A terribly old relic. From a magical civilization that existed millions of years ago.
But if it's from that long ago, humans would have still been apes.
It's pretty crazy, right?
Now, Fluffy's probably lying about the origins of that one, because we've got an idea that the Deimos code may be from the future. Although, Fluffy's still correct in that it is being carried around.
Can you tell me more about the witches?
They are those born with the power of magic. Piloting Sentinels, using gates. It's only a fraction of their power.
And Juro is one of them?
That's right. He's a witch too.
And then the last thing is the contract.
Let's say I do agree to this contract. How do I know you'll hold up your end of the deal?
Well, aren't you rude? Cats are free spirits, but they are not con artists. A cat who betrays his word is nothing more than an animal. If you don't trust me, then say so. You're only wasting time.
Sorry, I had to adjust something there as well. Alright.
What will I have to do to fulfill my end of the contract? At least a general idea.
Your job isn't hard. First, I will give you one of my magical tools. You will use that to seal the witches.
Seal them? What happens after that?
The Deimos code will call the kaiju. If you seal the witches that have access to it, you will be able to live longer than you are fated.
Okay.
Don't be shy. Ask me something. If you're not going to ask anything, then make your choice.
I'm sorry, but having a contract with the cat is just too weird.
Whatever, your choice. Have a nice life with Juro.
No, wait! Maybe I just need to think about it some more.
Ugh, women are so indecisive. Don't be shy if you're not going to...
Okay, that's fine. Sorry. Just had to check. You'll hear some clicking on the microphones. So I do apologize for that one. Yeah, right there. Let me just think. Obviously, the only choice we have here is to accept, anyway.
You can fix Juro, right?
Sifting through someone's head is what I'm best at.
Oh. Okay. I will accept your contract.
Then it's settled. Now, this should go without saying. But this agreement between us, if anyone finds out, the contract will be broken. And you'll never see me again.
What's your real name?
Call me whatever you want.
Well, I don't know then.
You called me something when you saw me at school. What was it?
Oh,
fluffy.
Now, how lame. Not very original, are you? Lots of things are fluffy. Well, whatever. I guess that's fine.
Oh, he looked at me again. Are you hungry, little guy? So cute. Look at his fluff. He looks
Well,
so
look
soft.
at that. Acting all high and mighty last night. I bet he just likes the attention.
He looked at me again. Are you hungry, little guy?
Yeah, alright. So something's going on.
Oh. Megumi. I feel like we haven't talked in forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Me
morning,
too.
Usami-chan.
Morning. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Alright, so we need to try and go
You're
pop
my
pop
friend
Tommy.
too. Or did you forget that? Well, anyways, I noticed something the other day. It was how unusually quiet your room was. So you can understand my surprise when I saw that all your things were gone.
Right. I'm sorry for not saying anything.
It's okay. Just kind of feels like a waste. Not taking advantage of the apartment Shikishima got for us.
Yeah, okay. So that's what happened.
Then again, they are Showa-era buildings.
So Renya must have arranged for
So I
anyone
guess
who
they're
came
not
from the
that
future to stay in the Shikishima building. So that's where Tomi is staying at the moment.
So, where are you living
So
now?
it'd be Tomi, Renya.
Oh, at Jiro Kurabe's house.
Hold up, you're living with him?
Yeah,
Seriously?
Renya, Tomi.
You have Morimura's permission for that, right?
Well, probably.
Who else would be the other one? Yeah, Ryoko
changed,
Shinanobe
Megumi.
would have been the other one.
You think so?
You've been way more proactive since you came here. Which is a good thing and all, it's just... well, you know, he's not...
I know that. But I don't care. Since the day Jiro showed up, no matter how much the world might change, I decided that I would always be by his side.
Oh. Sheesh, Megumi. But I get it. I'll help any way I can. We're friends, you know? You can talk to me about anything.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Enter.
Tommy, I don't deserve your friendship.
Yeah, because we're about to shoot
I
her.
hope one day you can forgive me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like...
It's time. I have to shoot Tommy.
Okay then.
Usami-chan, wait!
What now?
I changed my mind on the melon pan. Make it a chocolate cornet instead.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
So Yori wanted... egg pon? No, it was an egg sandwich and strawberry milk. And for Miwako, yakisoba pon and melon pon. No, wait.
What's wrong?
Hey, Megumi. I lost at rock, paper, scissors. So I have to get stuff for everyone.
Oh,
from
she's
the
on food duty.
cafeteria.
Oof.
Man, I'm the one who suggested it, too. Oh, right. I gotta hurry.
Are we gonna like...
Sure you want to wait here? If you don't hurry, they're gonna run out. I'm tired of the chaos buying a piece of bread brings. From today on, I'll only have nice, relaxing bentos from Mom.
Yeah, I think... Are we gonna shoot Tomi in the middle of the cafeteria? when no one's looking, just like suddenly bang. Oh, interesting. What are you doing here?
Kisaragi.
Oh, good timing. Hold this.
Hey.
All right. One more time.
Hey, wait! You need to buy something too.
Fine. What do you want?
Oh, Anpan.
I thought you didn't like sweets.
Huh? I like sweets.
Well, whatever. I'll get yours too. Keep holding that.
She's diving right into the pile there. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Are we going to be able to get away with this?
Megumi?
Oh, it was like right out in the middle of nowhere.
No. If I see her face, there's no way I'll be able to do it. I have to shoot her when she's not looking. Tommy.
You trying to buy bread too, Megumi?
Yeah.
Want me to get something for you too?
Oh, no. I'm still looking.
If you don't decide soon, there's gonna be nothing left.
Yeah, the cafeteria is always packed out.
Out of the way, you nerds!
Tommy, please forgive me.
Tell me, what happened? Are you okay?
No, Anpan.
Do you need me to take you to the nurse's office?
Huh? The cafeteria? Why are you here? Oh, right. Rock, paper, scissors.
That girl.
What else?
Yeah. We had to do that one out in the middle of nowhere. But, unfortunately, he's smart enough to put 2 and 2 together.
Tommy.
Oh, he's fast.
Hang on a sec.
Uh-oh, we don't have a choice.
I saw you. You did something to Kisaragi in the cafeteria, didn't you?
Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, this would be creepy as heck.
Hang on. Don't play dumb. And this isn't just about Kisaragi. I can't remember it exactly, but you were the one who helped me before. I think. Is that right?
Did we shoot?
If you don't leave me alone,
I think we shot... Yeah, did we shoot Nenji on the roof?
I guess that answers that. It was her.
Yeah, okay. Yes, that was Shu, who we shot. Asa Kikahara dodged it and threatened us back. Yeah, okay. Alright, I might keep going for a little bit longer. Just for like another, half hour at most. Percentage is getting closer and closer to 50% overall, but it makes sense. There's a bunch of people who are slowly chipping up, and then there's going to be like Renya, who's on nothing. I might leave Renya for next week, to be honest. And I'll do some of the battles as well next week. Let me see if I can actually get the science room keyword. Maybe I have to get it by going through the other path as well.
Did you tank the math test?
At my old school. Can we stop talking about this? You say what?
We never had class on Saturdays.
Really? What? It's...
This school gives way too many tests. You know that bakery? Their hot dogs.
Here we go.
Which do you... Fresh each day. Warm sausage.
So last time we went with hot dogs, so this time we're going to go with Nikuman.
It's a bit chilly today.
Perfect time for Nikumon. Alright.
And then hopefully I can get the science room keyword after all of this.
That deli's Nikumon are huge. And so warm.
Time to taste test.
And again, every time, doesn't matter if it's just like the small samples,
So
the
juicy.
bloody Vanillaware food. Oh, I would really want to show some of the food. I think the really fun one is Muramasa the Demon Blade or Muramasa Rebirth.
The dough's so chewy and light.
That's got some really good food in it. Odin Spheres is also really good. But for some reason I'm drawn more to Muramasa's. I cannot remember why.
Just buy 2 of
Although
these,
Odin Spheres is probably
stuff 'em in
the
your
most
shirt,
standout.
and bam! Instant Morimura. Give it some thought.
You'd burn yourself.
Oh, by the way, speaking of TV shows, I saw a real weird one the other night. It was from the Explorer series.
That one.
I want Usami. It's a popular.
Oh, that one. Miwa-chan. Oh, I usually watch...
Today's top hits remind
Are you...
that bakery. Their hot dogs
I
are
might
so
put on
good.
weight. If we're talking about meat, I could really go for...
Ah.
Oh, by the way,
The boy...
I'm more about singing than listening.
This is tricky.
You can sing? What kind of songs? I'm curious.
Best cure for the blues?
I could really go...
Which do you want, Dior? Gotta be hot dogs, right? They make them fresh each day.
I'm with Usami-chan.
Ah.
That was a... You look sleepy again.
Oh, hold on. We might be good.
Are you doing okay?
We might actually be good this
I'm
time.
fine.
Something happened?
I told you, remember? Yuri-chan collapsed in the science room.
There we go.
I
We
was
good.
still
We
at
good.
school, so I took her to the nurse's office.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, thanks for coming with me. Goto-senpai really saved the day. He carried her there in his arms like a princess.
Goto.
I could hardly believe
Goto
my eyes.
did.
That's the shocking part. Ever since
so
that
dead.
day, I can't stop thinking about him. Was it all just a dream?
Who are you thinking about? I'm glad that I was able to get that keyword. I've got a little bit of a fear of like not being able to get
That about
keywords.
does it for the sweeping.
That's
Good going,
right.
Kurabe-kun. Something wrong?
The door won't open.
It's locked.
Goto-senpai gave me a keyring, but none of these seem to open the storage room.
Well, that's a problem. What do we do with all the equipment?
I guess just leave it.
We can't do that. Well, I guess I'll get the key from the teacher's lounge. You can go back to class, Kurabe-kun. I'll take care of the rest.
Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries. Good job today.
Yeah, that's right. There was a little scene from Juro's perspective.
She's in the same grade as me, but she talks like she's my older sister.
Yeah, there was a little shot of this from Juro's perspective where he's forced into cleaning up. And then she was like, oh, do we really have to clean up? But then we're putting away little things and then...
This building is so old. And so... quiet. It's kind of creepy. There we go. Now I can put stuff away. Huh? Who's there?
What the heck's going on?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to surprise me, right? Right? Come on. This isn't funny. Just come out, okay? What the?
Okay.
No one's here. It's so bright. What's
Wait.
going on?
Iori's getting transported somewhere? Through a gate?
Looks like you've come to.
I'm so glad you're okay, Yuri-chan.
Miwa-chan.
Oh, we've got a missing story there that we need to get from Iori's perspective.
Completely unconscious. How do you feel?
Are you all right?
Maybe this plays from Goto's story.
Huh? Don't push yourself.
If Goto can transport himself through time.
You should stay in bed.
I'm okay. How did I get here?
Goto-senpai found you. He carried you all the way here.
He did what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's with Renya's story.
Were you
Burning
there too,
City.
Senpai?
I don't know what you're talking about. You had collapsed in the science room.
Huh? The science room? While you were in there, how do I say this? Did you see any weird flashing screens? Anything like that?
No. There was nothing of the sort. A dream. That's all it was. I'm sure.
A dream?
No. Clearly Renya's in on this.
Miwa-chan, I saw it. The burning city from my dreams.
Another nightmare?
No. I was actually there.
Yeah, Morimura knows more about this because she's the one who's issuing the pills that deal with the memory
dream.
Loss.
There's no way. It was real. And I saw him. He was there. At the burning city.
Iori-chan.
So who's him? Unless you saw Renya posing there with his glasses off.
What is this place? It's destroyed as far as the eye can see. Just like the place I saw in my dreams. I see someone. Hey,
Okay, so she saw a Sekigahara.
No sudden moves.
Oh.
Huh? Is that a gun?
Who are you?
I'm Iori Fuyusaka.
I know that much.
Huh?
How do you...
Who ordered you to come here?
Ordered? I just saw a flash in the science room. And the next thing I knew, I was here. Wherever this is.
You really don't know? This is Ashitaba City.
Ashitaba City?
In the year 2065.
Oh, this is very, very far in the future.
No way.
If the gate reacted to her, she must be one of the 15.
15?
And that's not all. She unlocked the gate. A locked gate can only be opened with Morimura's ID. It's as I suspected. Iori Fuyusaka is the real Chihiro Morimura.
Okay.
Morimura? You mean our teacher?
Who was that? Was Nenji was saying like, oh, I could have sworn Fuyusaka was Morimura from the future. And to be fair, when you stop and think about it, they do look kind of similar.
How was the city destroyed?
We're safe at this distance.
What is that?
The Daimos.
From the kaiju movies?
Not a bad comparison, but this one's a machine.
Those things appear in droves, hell-bent on destroying the world. Before long, they'll take over our very own town.
Wait a minute. How do you know so much?
Don't get the wrong idea. I saw it in a dream.
A dream?
That monster was wrecking the city. And it was coming for me. I ran for my life. There were other dreams, too. People talking about monsters. Maybe they weren't dreams after all. That's right. We lost the fight and ran away.
Okay, yep.
The monster was chasing us. And the person with me was... Koto-senpai. When did I get so obsessed with boys? They keep showing up in my dreams.
Well, that's fair enough then. Not really the most appropriate time to be thinking about why you've got the boys on the brain in the middle of a destroyed city and you know,
what are your other dreams
120 years in the future? 120? Yeah, it should be 120 years in the future. Hold on, 2065, because you go 1985, 2025, so sorry, 80 years in the future, or something like that.
In one dream, after the city was destroyed, I wound up underground inside a big UFO. In another one, I escaped to the past all by myself. Were those all real?
Morimura told me the same stories. Dreams, huh?
Who are you?
Wait, do you hear that?
Huh?
A drone. Shit. They found me.
It's a drone.
There's no choice. Come with me.
Huh? Okay.
Oh.
It's too late.
That's a... I don't know if that's a Sentinel or a Kaiju. Well, if that's Renya, it might be a Sentinel.
Sekigahara got away.
Did you find Sentinel number 8?
Yes. It had been taken over by the Daimos.
I suppose it's risky to send units out autonomously. I'll restore manual control to number 8. Go ahead and shut it down for now.
By the way, we had a surprise visitor.
Oh, so that was a Daimos-controlled autonomous.
He's in this sector.
Unfortunately, he got away. And not only that, Can you see her? She's a student from Sector 4.
Sector 4?
Could he have brought her here? She looks familiar. Same class as Kisaragi, I believe.
In any case, bring her back.
So, the Sentinel that we saw was one of the autonomous ones that got kidnapped. Oh, not kidnapped. Taken over by the Daimos. One of the ones that we fought before in the story. Alright. So we're a little bit closer here towards Fuyusaka's story. Bit more there to work with. Might have a look at Ei Sekigahara's. Depending on the time, this may be the last one that I look at before I wrap things up.
Looks like I've lost them for now. I have to consider my next moves carefully. A girl with red glasses and braids. She created NMC0204, the same pills I take. I saw her at the school. But what business would an android have there? Besides, there was something different about her then. DD426. Likely the root of my memory loss. But who would create such a thing? And why?
Come in. Are you there?
Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked.
I know you can hear me.
The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM C0204.
Pick up.
Ryoko Shinonome. Let's see.
Don't be afraid.
Applying memory link enhanced C0204. C0204 is the same one I had. It's been over a week since she last received a dose.
We're just going to ignore the person on the radio.
How she's doing. Without the pills, her memory must also be suffering.
Pick up.
Shu Amiguchi.
Yeah, so Shu Amiguchi.
Was administered NMA8076.
So Shu Amiguchi's got something a little different.
A different kind of nanomachine medication. Seems it was only administered once. All it says is 20% transplant rate.
Pick up.
Juro Izumi. He's receiving 2 types of treatment. NM-A8075.
Alright, so we're getting the same ones as Ryoko Shinonome.
He received 4 doses of A8075. Then switched to B01 from the 5th dose on. There's a scribbled note here. B01 was synthesized by Tamao Kurabe.
Okay, so Tamao Kurabe did it?
Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great... That must...
Yeah.
She seems to have a particular fondness for me. It appears she confessed her feelings to me. And I have yet to give her an answer. What was I going to do?
Okay.
The note says... There's a gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it.
I know you can hear me, Seki. Don't be a fool.
Huh, ignored.
Just an ordinary cop.
I know you can hear me, Sekigahara. Pick up.
Now that I think about it, this is the same gun that android was using.
Wait, why is the cop following me?
Hey, you! What were you just holding?
I know you can
Show
hear
me
me,
right now.
Sekigahara.
Nope.
Awfully suspicious behavior.
Pick up.
Damn it.
Freeze!
We're running. Oh, okay. We stumbled across a bit of a different ending.
Looks like I managed to lose that cop. It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program. Except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their memories. Or end up as husks of themselves.
Which is what happened to Juro Izumi.
The cause of my memory loss. The medical records of 3 Sakura High School students. Shu Amiguchi, Juro Izumi, and Ryoko Shinonome. They've all been administered a pill called NM. An outdated transceiver for... It has a very limited... All that running, and I end up back here. Morimura's death hasn't been made public yet. Those black suits must have disposed of the body. Okay. Let's say I did kill her. At that point, they were already coming after me.
Okay.
Did I lure Morimura out here? It just doesn't add up. I managed to find some good clues here before, but I'm still not sure what some of them mean. This is the note Morimura had in her possession.
Okay, yes.
I don't understand these rows of numbers. Are they even related?
And the key.
This key I had on me. It has some kind of emblem on it. Was I driving a car? Oh, the emblem appears to be a button.
Press it.
Well, I pressed it. No nearby car made a sound, though. Maybe it's somewhere further away.
Huh. Ooh, hold on. Oh, sweet. Oh, absolutely
How in the world
sweet.
did this motorcycle get here? Did it come when I pressed the button on the key?
Voice authentication verified.
Wait, what?
A key is required to unlock this vehicle.
It's voice activated too? Is this a self-driving motorcycle?
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Vehicle unlocked. You may issue commands using your voice. Please set your next destination.
Hey, who do you belong to?
Registered drivers of the Shikishima SXR-NR. A. Sekigahara and Chihiro.
Interesting. We had a registration on the vehicle already?
And Morimura? It looks like I've used this motorcycle before. Then it must know where I've taken it. I'm guessing you have a travel log, right? Can you pull it up?
Displaying travelogue.
Looks like I've taken this thing all around the city. But there are only 2 places I've visited multiple times. Aside from Sakura High, it's just this one other spot.
Yeah, because Morimura worked at Sakura High, so what's our new place?
Yes. Let's hit the road.
Oh, I would absolutely love a self-driving voice-activated motorcycle. Oh, it would absolutely look so cool.
Hey, did I leave anything with you?
Invalid request. Please specify.
I want to know if I left behind any messages.
2 logs found from A. Sekigahara.
Seriously?
Begin playback?
Yeah, show me.
So, did you find it? Well, your intuition was right. I'm leaving this message as a precaution, just in case I lose my memory sooner than I expect. You've still got work to do if you want to escape this world. You must acquire the data logs from 2188.
So 2188, that's all the way in the future.
This takes priority over all else. You can't let Chihiro Morimura execute Operation Aegis.
Okay.
She holds a position as a nurse at Sakura High School, but it's all under false pretenses. Stop her at all costs.
Wait, so why are we stopping Operation Aegis?
My headaches are getting worse. I'm running out of time. In any case, some interesting developments have come up. I've confirmed that Iori Fuyusaka was able to use the gate.
So that's from Iori's story in the future, which we just saw before.
The ID she used was Morimura's biometric ID. Iori Fuyusaka is Knowing this, do I still try to stop Operation Aegis? That's the real question.
And then that's the second thoughts.
The answer's obvious, isn't it?
Playback complete.
Fuyusaka is Morimura?
Good thing we did the stories in the order that we did.
And what did I decide to do?
Although there's probably going to be some fun ones involving getting arrested by the cops. Higoromo Cho Abandoned Factory Alley. Is this where Tsukasa? So this is where Okino and Hijiyama are. I'm thinking so. It definitely looks familiar.
Locked. This factory has to be what I'm here for.
Yep. We saw this from Hijiyama's perspective.
Well, look who we have here. Sekigahara. Here to cause some more trouble? Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Let me guess. You finally lost your memories, right?
How did you know?
Just by the way you're acting. Kind of a dead giveaway. I'm surprised you even made it back here.
Do you know what I was trying to do here?
That's odd.
Okino.
You're in my way.
And you are?
It didn't work. I suppose 32% wasn't enough.
That's right. Okino was trying to root around in people's memories.
You recognize me, don't you?
No, I don't.
That can't be. Focus.
Hey, Okino.
Take a good look at my face. I know you can remember.
Yeah, from the Sentinel hangar.
Wait.
This is in 1945.
Can't be. Pills the android gave me in the underground facility in 2104. They slow the effects of DD-426.
And that's the actual 426, which is the Juro Izumi AI version that ended up in the Tomi Kisaragi android.
A third-generation model. Sentinel number 19. So this is where it was transmitted. Is this a hangar for Sentinels?
Awfully persistent, aren't you? Fine. You got me.
I know it's you, Okino.
Even in this outfit, you managed to catch me.
Have you been in hiding ever since the incident? Just laying low in Sector 5?
Interesting how sometimes this is referred to by sectors. So Sector 5, this is 1945.
I need to stop the effects of DD-426. You're an expert on the subject, aren't you?
I am indeed. It's a code that was distributed on the battlefield. Do you know who's responsible for spreading it?
No.
Right. This is exactly why I went into hiding. Because I can't trust anyone. And that includes you, Sekigahara.
You were on the battlefield too. Yet you're not showing any symptoms.
I could say the same about you.
I'm taking pills to help reduce the symptoms.
Pills?
These.
I see. These serve as additional code for priority processing.
These aren't going to save me.
Of course they won't. All you're doing is buying yourself some time.
What about you? You're completely healthy. There must be some way to stop it, right?
I'm afraid that's impossible. It was about a year ago.
Okay.
I discovered a code created by 426. The aptly named DD-426. I tested it on myself in an attempt to detach the decode, which resulted in the loss of my memories. That's why I was unaffected on the battlefield.
So, Okino had already been infected.
That can't be true. You don't seem like you've lost your memories at all.
That's because I transferred my memories to my nanomachines, and I was able to create a simulated personality. It carries all the qualities that make up my identity.
So you basically turned yourself into a robot.
Let me get
Not a
this
robot,
straight.
an AI.
You're a program that's simulating Okino?
Initially, yes. But now that I've been affixed to the brain, I've become the true Tsukasa Okino. I possess the original Okino's personality and memories. You can't even tell the difference.
But you're still not the same. The Okino from before was different.
Human beings are constantly evolving. Whether we retain our memories or not, we're never the same as our past selves.
Again, the same questions as what popped up in Cyberpunk 2077. It's that recurring theme when it comes to nanomachines and AI. Is an AI version of yourself? Is an AI version of you the same as you or not?
My goodness. Your pursuit of me caused quite the panic. Professor Doji wants to have me restrained. And now that you've caught me, maybe it's time I gave up. Oh, perfect timing.
Huh?
Hijiyama-kun, over here! Help!
Huh?
Kiriko-san! What's going on?
That man!
Hey, who the hell are you? How'd you get in here?
Please, make him go away.
Hold it, Okino!
Not so fast, you bastard! You're coming with me!
Oh, that's funny.
This is highly classified material, and you've seen too much.
Damn you, Okino! Okino.
Remember now?
Tsukasa Okino. We met in Sector 5.
Good.
And you're an AI construct.
Huh? Is that all? You've neglected to remember some rather important details. Let's try this again.
Okino, do you really have to stand so close to him?
Don't pay him any mind. He's just jealous.
Yeah, right.
Now concentrate, Sekigahara. Try to remember why you kept coming back here.
This has gone on for a little bit. This is a bit of depth.
How are you feeling?
My head feels like it's about to split in half.
What about the pills?
They aren't working.
But you've taken so many of them already. They still aren't helping?
We're ready to go. Oh. There was one thing I wanted to ask you. You seemed very reluctant to go through with this at first. But now you've come to rely on this plan. So what changed your mind?
Nothing changed. I still think this is terrible. But there are some things I don't want to forget. Like that vile face of yours.
I'll be sure to preserve that memory for you.
Walk me through the steps once more.
Sure. First, I'll input a memory extraction code into you. Your memories can be saved at any time. Your consciousness itself, though, can't be saved. Then a simulated personality will...
All I need is for you to save my memories. I don't want some AI taking over me.
A simulated personality will think the same way you do. It'll be able to work together with your own brain. In other words, it will act as a support to your brain. The relationship is symbiotic. It'll teach your brain new ways to think and solve problems. But you will still be in charge of decision-making.
I hate myself.
Wow, okay.
I really don't need a simulated personality.
All right. In that case, I'll simply extract your memories. After your memories are extracted, they'll be stored in your nanomachines. I'll configure it so when the decode region is detached, your memories will be backed up. We'll require an intracerebral map to save your memories, though it'll all be pointless if you end up as a husk. Your brain did have more damage than anticipated. My equipment can only do so much. I'll only be able to map roughly 30% of the region per scan. So you'll have to make multiple trips.
Okay, and that's why we made multiple trips here.
Let's get started, shall we? Please, take a seat.
It would have required about 4 trips.
I'm going to create your intracerebral map. We'll start with some word exercises. Try listing any words starting with A that come to mind. As you say each word, imagine the object in your head.
A. Apple. Asphalt. Anchor.
Save and recall. Just want to have a quick look at the path. We need a keyword there and the cryptic note. We do have the Natsuno Minami keyword. No, we don't. We don't have that. Anyway. A little bit more to do each time. But definitely learned a bit more. It seems like there's some correlation between referring to a timeline as a sector. So 1945 we've heard referred to as Sector 5. And 1985, what I call the present, has been referred to as Sector 4. We heard that in Renya Goto's interaction in the future with a Chihiro Morimura. The other things that we've learned, yeah, definitely this now all being referred to, the kaiju are all being referred to as daimos. What else has come up? Again, something about DD-46 and how it affects memories. Plus more about how people have traveled through time. But there's a lot more yet to go anyway. So, next week I'm thinking either chipping at the remaining 3... I might chip at either, say, the remaining 3 destruction battles. Because there's 8, 9, 10. And then maybe having a crack at some of Goto's story? Maybe. Or trying to chip out at some of the other characters and then leaving Goto till later on. I don't know which way I go. But probably these 3 battle sequences. Yeah, Shibugaki City Battles 8, 9 and 10. They'll be on the list. But otherwise, I'll wrap things up here. So, as always, if you've been watching along or you're watching after the fact, I'd like to thank you very much for your time, and I do hope you have a wonderful day.